Second time around is a charm, huh? I guess. Good day. Here we go. Good day, beautiful people. Good day. Get your coffee, your tea, your water, your orange juice, whatever you drinking, and a little bit of me. Because guess what? First off, if you open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning, you've already started out with the blessing for today. And my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. But not only that, that you're able to be humble and grateful for noticing those blessings so that the universe open up and pour out more blessings and you have room enough to receive. Good day. Good day, Michelle. Good day. Yep. I don't know what happened. When I got on YouTube this morning, Michelle, it was something was different. And then when I clicked the live thing, it just kept buffering, kept buffering, kept buffering. But guess what? When I clicked it off and got on and restarted it again, guess what? Everything was back to normal. So I'm just gonna leave with that. That's it. Mm. So I got our affirmations for today. It's Thursday. We're gonna get us a crazy, sexy love note. We're gonna get us a card from the fairy tale. Cause yeah, yeah, it started. I seen you. It started. And then good day, Alex. Good day. And then all of a sudden, I could see you. That's why I typed in there like, hey, guess I'm gonna have to restart. I don't know what's going on. And I'm gonna just try not to get too much into it because I noticed that depending on what I say is getting restricted or whatever the case may be. And so I'm gonna go on and keep being encouraging and giving the word of the day or whatever. And I'm not gonna worry about this right here. So good day, beautiful people. Good day. We done marched on through the week. Yesterday, Alex, I hope that you had a good workout with the pool thing since you said it's the last workout and you trying to get it together and everything will be just fine. Like I said, take the opportunity over the weekend to do some of the stuff that you want to do because you don't know um how work is going to be and it's going to take a minute for you to adjust and all of those things. And so I don't, the less things to stress you out, the better off things will be. So our affirmation. Aha. Okay, Teresa. Good day, Miss Kate. Good day, beautiful. Our affirmation for today says prioritize presence. Well, that works. At least you can get the weekend in. It says prioritize presence and authentic happiness, and you'll find pockets of magic sprinkled throughout each day. Prioritize presence and authentic happiness, and you'll find pockets of magic sprinkled throughout the day, each day. And I'm going to accept that. You want to know why? Because last night, somehow, here it is, for some reason, I turn on these odd things and I watched this particular thing yesterday, this show. And now I can't even tell you what the name of the show was, but I watched this show, Pockets of Sunshine. I like that. Um, Prioritizing my presence. And so um the show was about law of attraction and manifesting and stuff like that. And they was it, they was saying that we spend so much time thinking about the things that we don't want to happen. Um that that's what we attract, and I've talked about that umpteen times. But here it is this morning. It says, hey, if you can stay present, because that's hard to do, you guys. It's hard to stay in the present. And we think about the past throughout the day. We think about what we need to be doing in the future throughout the day. But if you think that you stay present all day, most of the time, and most of us don't. We are thinking about things that we need to do or what needs to be done. But the thing is that our thoughts are probably not in alignment with what we're trying to do. So you probably know that, hey, I'm going to just use me as an example. I know that today, our even all week long, I've needed to go on this website, write this information down so that I can go and get through a little process that I need to get through. But guess what? My mind has processed that particular thing, but it ain't got done yet because I be too busy thinking about other stuff that I have. Okay. I'm gonna stop for a minute to see what's going on because I didn't get the little notification. So did it stop you guys? Because I don't want to keep talking and it then stopped on me again. Because I didn't get the notification up there that it ah! Okay. 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 I just wanted to make sure because I'm like, I didn't do nothing this time, not yet. Okay. Alrighty. So, what we need to do sometimes, and even me, I'm talking about me, is prioritize what I needed to do. Like I said, I've been able to get a whole lot of things done throughout the day, and things that I've even thought about doing that I needed to do. But this one particular thing, she says, just me. I'm sorry, Alex. And so I've been able to I feel so bad now. I'm sorry, Alex. So prioritizing what I need to do, but I what happens is that one thing happened and it'll make me think about some things that I need to do in a couple of days or in a couple of weeks. Or how about I've been so in my head about something that's supposed to take what place in 2 weeks from now. I'm not present. I'm not present most of the day because my mind is 2 weeks from here. You understand? So I say that sometimes we think that we stay present, but 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 we really don't because we be thinking. Or how about when you sit down and you have your memory moments, or somebody call and take you back down memory lane? You are back there. You're not in the present. You sitting in the present, but your brain has gone back there and reminisce about those memories. And we do that throughout the day. When you think about people that then passed on, that's past, right? They done passed on. And so we think about that, and that's a memory, and we are in the past again. And so we think throughout the day, we stay present, but we don't. So she said, I'm back. Okay. Okay, Alex, thank you. And then the other one says, joyous new ideals are circulating freely within me. Joyous new ideals are circulating freely within me. Because guess what? This brain constantly working, have thoughts and processes and all kind of stuff, just like a computer. And so new ideals come in this head of ours, and here it is again. I'm thinking about the program again. See, as I said, we try to stay present, but the program then popped in my head from yesterday, which joyous new ideas are circulating in my head. And so the thing is that the when they was putting together the law of attraction or whatever the case may be, they said that we see synchronicities that line up with what we actually want and what we're trying to go after. But the thing is that you have to learn how to act on those synchronicities. You have to learn how to act on the things that you see, on the intuition, on your gut feeling, that saying, hey, I know that it probably, your logical mind say that probably ain't gonna work, blah blah blah, because it's talking you out of some stuff. But your gut say, hey, go for it. You don't never know if it's gonna work if you don't try it. So you can't try joyous new ideals if you live in a spot of fear. S- So just try it. It might work. And then what? You know what I'm saying? Just try it. I mean, we didn't got knocked down so many times. It's okay if it don't work. Cause guess what? Even if it don't work, it might give you an idea on how, or you might be able to see at that moment that okay, it didn't work this, but if I do this right here, it'll work. I guess that's my brain processing because I was really good in mathematics, you guys. And I could look at something and I'm like, okay, and process it a little different. I got in trouble for that, you guys, in college because my teacher was teaching math one particular way. And I guess she wanted all these 50 million steps or whatever. Uh, by the time I went to college, I was in my 30s. And so I had learned short division or whatever the case may be. And so my brain didn't process 50 million steps to get to the answer. So I got my paper back, you guys. And I got an F. I said, hold up, wait a minute. And I went up to her and she said, hey, well, because you missed these steps, and I said, we got to the right answer, right? The answer is right, right? But you're going to tell me because I didn't take these steps in which you take to get to the answer that you're going to mark my paper wrong, that I'm going to have an F on my stuff because you made a decision that I needed to take all these steps to get to this answer. I don't think so. That F was not an F any longer because I don't, like I told her, I said, ma'am, I think I'm not sure if I was older than the teacher. I can't remember, but I was like, sweetheart, I was taught a whole different way, and you're not gonna sit here and tell me that yeah, who needs all those steps to get to the answer? And if you got to break it down to get down there, that's absolutely amazing. Do that. But don't tell me that I'm wrong if my answer is correct because I skipped some steps in which you need to get to the answer. You see what I'm saying? And so what I'm trying to explain to you guys is that the same way that I do it ain't the same way that you gonna do it. And we might get to the same location. We might get to the same answer. Good day, beautiful. Good day, bird. We might get to the same answer. But mine might be 3 steps and yours might be 5 or 7 steps or whatever the case may be. So you're not wrong for the way that you doing things and neither am I. And that was the conversation for that particular day. Um, and from that point on, I don't know what she did with the rest of the class because my friend failed the class because she wouldn't do the following steps. But you're not gonna fail me and I got the right answer just because I won't follow your steps. I'm sorry. That's not gonna happen. Absolutely. I drive multiple routes to get to the same location, but guess what? I still get there. So, our crazy, sexy love note, while I'm over here running my mouth, you guys, and shuffling cards, look what it says. Stop comparing. Ain't this something? Stop comparing. As I was talking, as I'm flipping through the cards, stop comparing. We all got different routes to take. I just said something that works for you might not work the same for me. Not to say it's not going to work. I just might need to do something a little different. It says apples don't compare themselves to oranges. Stars don't compete with other stars. They know there's room for all to shine in this ever expanding universe. So embrace your differences. Celebrate your quirks and your kinks. Bring your fullest expression of self forward and campaign and champion others when they do the same. Oh, oh wow. Okay. Well, I'm so sorry, Michelle. And I'm hoping that you since you recognize exactly what's happening, I hope that you honor her and that you take the opportunity to get the space in which you need to just keep moving forward. I know that she is proud of you for the steps that you have taken, Michelle. But again, just like this card say, don't compare yourself to anything else. We are all different. We were all brought up different. We all see different perspectives of things. I'm encouraging us all to be open so that we can see that sometimes the way that we were taught isn't the only way to do things. And that other people's perspective and the way that they do things is not wrong. Um, I'm just so big on allowing people to be them now. Because before, if you didn't fit into this particular box, I probably wasn't messing with you. I probably wouldn't talk to you. I probably wouldn't be bothered or whatever the case may be. But now I have people in my life from all different walks of life. And each and every one of them teach me something different. Even the people that are not on the same path that I'm on or whatever the case may be, they teach me things as well. And so I'm grateful. I'm so grateful to be able, these eyes may seem like they got little cataracts on them or something, but they they seem to be able to see a little better and a little clearer every day. And so I'm gonna keep on working on that thing. And so I'm becoming the person in which I want to be. Yesterday, you guys, you want to know what I spent my day doing? Making celery powder. I ain't never been so happy to make celery powder, you guys. And I dehydrated some carrots, and my mama ended up cooking some I want to say pepper steak, and she used some of my dehydrated carrots in there. And baby, the best $40 I done spent. That dehydrator, I've been putting it to work, you guys. So yesterday I made celery powder. I cut up a stalk of celery. Not only did I utilize the whole celery, like the leaves, the stalk, and I put the base part in some water so that I can continue to grow. Huh? Quit playing. And I put that celery in that dehydrator you got. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to use some of that celery powder. And again, what y'all saying, what you use celery powder on? Anything is seasoning. It is seasoning, like that cinnamon that I seem to be taking every morning instead of me buying it and stuff like that, and get the cinnamon sticks and I'm gonna ground that stuff up. I'm gonna figure out all of these things right in my home. I'm gonna stop going out here looking for some kind of quick fix or whatever the case may be, because I got the answers right here. Here it is. I'm sitting on herbs. That lemon balm that you was talking about, Alex, that you sent me for that weight loss, that new Ozempic or whatever. Guess what? I went over there, Alex, and guess what? I had some lemon balm, sweetheart. You see what I'm talking about? And so I'm gonna be able to let you know fairly quick if that's how it works. I'm gonna steep me some, and I'm gonna drink it with some lemon or lime juice, like they said, and I'm gonna see if it curbed my appetite like they said it do. And then I'll be able to get back with you real soon about that. I pulled it out already. So I'm gonna definitely try it. Thank you for thinking about me when you posted it. And so I'm gonna give it a try, you guys, because I'm gonna go back to the basics. I'm just gonna take myself back to the basics. I'm not on any medication. I don't have to take any medication at the moment. I'm so blessed to be 50 years old and don't need medication other than regular vitamins or whatever that it is that I feel like I need. But I'm blessed. I'm blessed, and I'm gonna continue to try to keep this little thing up that I got going on. But I'm gonna steer away from the pharmaceuticals and see if I can just do what I need to do with some herbs, you guys. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I listen. I'm gonna tell you how the celery stuff is too. I'ma start to add some of that in my food, but them dehydrated carrots, baby, my mama just don't know. She got a bag of carrots in there. I'm gonna cut them damn carrots up. Just know that dehydrated carrots gonna be in our cabinet because remember, I need the dehydrated carrots. I need some dehydrated um uh uh green peppers and stuff like that so that I can make my own soup. Cause that's where I'm going with it. I'm gonna make my own soup with it. And so um my brain be going a million miles an hour, but that's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm working on it. I'm doing what I said I was gonna do. I'm still trying to do things for my health and make sure that I'm okay. Because I won't be here a long time for that boo boo stank stank. So I'm trying to make sure I'm okay. And so I'm acclimating vegetables and I'm dehydrating stuff. So oh girl. Yep. Onions, garlic, I'm gonna dehydrate some of that too, because I can make garlic powder. I can make onion powder. The paprika said she said it ain't nothing but dried up red peppers. We growing red peppers out there, and remember I told you guys that my thought process was is to get the dehydrator because even though we growing all these things outside, I'm not sure that we can intake them as fast as they'll probably grow, and so I don't want anything to go to waste. And so the things that we're not able to eat fast enough, I will dehydrate those things so that we can use them later on in the soup and salads or and stews or stuff like that. And so I'm in it to win it. And anything that I guess has liquid in it so that it'll take the dehydration out of it. You can use it in anything that has it don't just have to be soup. Because my mama made pepper steak yesterday. It was pepper steak. She had some gravy or whatever, and I put some of those carrots in there because she was like, I want to see how this works. And I put it in there and they softened back up and they were absolutely amazing. I didn't have to season anything or nothing. So I'm excited about that. Yep, you can dehydrate fruits too. I did some bananas, you guys, because my brother came in here with some bananas that was going bad. I chopped them up and dehydrated some bananas. You can definitely do that too. Yes. So it was the best $40 investment that I've done. I got a little small grinder and it grind that stuff up in a couple of seconds. And tomorrow, when I get on the live, I will show you guys the package of celery powder that I got. So, our card for today is life experience. Look at there. Life experience. It says, let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. An important life changing event, a situation that leads to significant opportunities. Hmm. Thank you guys. Because you know what? Had it not been, that's why I'm saying we have to be able to pay attention to the synchronicities. Because had I not started talking to you guys about trying to change my eating habits and getting the ideals that I was getting from Alex and meditating on matter, that wouldn't have led me to the dehydrator, to doing the things that I'm doing, like the processor in which I've got the 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 ah the juicer in which I've gotten as well. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm grateful. Michelle, I'm grateful to be around like-minded people that are willing to help out, that are willing to speak up and say, hey, listen, I don't know everything, but I know if you do X, Y, and Z and put this together right here, you might get this. And even with the juicer, I was talking to Alex and you guys was on the phone and I made some juice and I was like, oh my God, Alex, you got to try this right here. Yeah, amazing. And yeah, you have to store it in airtight containers. As you can see, I got a shit ton of mason jars over there. It's the opposite side for me. I'm sorry, you guys. And so you guys do amazing stuff for me. You don't always have to know it. Just know that I take you guys' advice. I listen just like you listen to me. And I'll be like, hey, that sounds like a really good idea. Maybe I might want to try this. And sometimes I don't come back and say that, oh, it didn't work exactly the way you said it, but I tweaked it this particular way. Sometimes it don't register, and I don't come back and say that, but I definitely at least try it. I at least try it. And so our life experiences, each one teach one. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. It says change can be this disconcert get disconcerting. It says, but it doesn't have to be something to fear. It says you're loved by the divine, and whatever new opportunity comes your way are meant to make your life richer and more fulfilling. Ask God, the angels, and the fairies to provide signs that will lead you towards everything that's vibrant and uplifting. And so the funny thing is that even as I'm reading this and it says, hey, ask God, angels, and the fairies to provide signs. I told you that in the beginning when I first started talking to pay attention to the synchronicities, and it's your job to act on them when you see it. You know what you asked the universe for. And so, hey, if I said that, hey, listen, I'm gonna go 10 toes down with this herbalist thing and blah blah blah, this and this. And then it send me, here it is. I go on Facebook or I go to a certain place and look up on this bulletin board and it said, hey, we got this herbal class, blah blah blah, this and this. Figure it out. You see what I'm saying? And then I look at the herbal class and I decided, hey, they got this $10 class right here. I might want to take this class so that I can. You got to pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. She said, thinking everything going Ziploc bags. It says, keep your eyes on the future. What transitions do you see coming? How might you plan and prepare in order to continue on the path to happiness? If you watch the skies for coming challenges, then you can weather any storm and move on a new, exciting, peaceful horizon. Our fairy friends stand before the Tower of St. Michael, ready to pray for guidance and direction about the next step to take. And so the additional meaning to this card says the need for significant change, spiritual awakening, seeing the truth, and releasing belief systems that no longer work for you. Wake up calls. Absolutely. Because you are starting to realize that, hey, this is my life. Hey, I can do what I want to do. I don't need other people to validate me. I don't need other people to be okay with what I'm doing. I don't need them to do the things that I need to do. I just need support and happiness and people that are supportive for me. People that in my quirkiness and my craziness that they are still here because they realize that what I do don't make them shit. They are allowing me to be the individual in which I need. Yeah, you know my mom. So Alex, you and my mom. All right, here we go with them synchronicities, I guess, huh? So my mom is still on TikTok and I still have it on this computer. And she said something to the sort of, hey, they got this school, blah, blah, this and this, and a black school or whatever the case may be on TikTok or whatever. And I hadn't even went on, but I'm gonna go and I'm gonna check it out because now you are the second person that said that teaching a class on this particular thing. And obviously, for some reason, I keep saying that I'm not a teacher, but obviously I am. I keep saying it to myself, and oh, well, I don't teach it. I'm not a teacher. I'm just trying to get well. If I am speaking and I'm giving knowledge and wisdom out, I am trying to teach. So maybe I should stop being so hard on myself or talking myself out of stuff because I do that too. I tell you guys all the time, I am learning just like y'all. Just like y'all. Don't need a teaching degree to be a teacher. You don't. Because guess what? We have children and we got to teach them. See, that's the stuff that they then bestowed on us though. You see what I'm saying? That we need a degree in order to do these particular things. And that's not absolutely true. The one thing I need to unlearn is that I don't have to have a degree to do the things that I am doing. I need to know what I'm talking about though. And I do because I walk this thing, I live this thing. And the teacher keeps learning. And that I am willing to do all the time because I like seeing different perspectives. I like seeing different things in different people and knowing that, hey, just because it didn't work this particular way doesn't mean that it doesn't work. I like that. And so I'm grateful. Thank you, Alex. I'm gonna check it out and see if it's a fit for me. Or maybe because I told you me going live on the TikTok thing, maybe I do just need to teach a class or something versus me trying to go live and get particular things because that doesn't work for me. And I told you, I ain't been on TikTok live since the girl got on there and asked me something about David. Y'all remember that? She said, is David gonna come back or he gonna be her man or something? And I clocked out on TikTok and was like, yeah, I'm not doing that over there. So yeah, that's funny because you know what? And we ain't gonna get too far into it, but yeah, you learned on the job, CNAs, all of that. So yeah, the yeah, this is funny because I'm a mortician. Let me say it out loud. I'm a mortician. I thought because in Michigan, you guys, in Michigan, a mortician needs a bachelor's degree. But when you start stepping outside of that traffic that you see, guess what? Down here in Texas, a mortician ain't nothing but an associate's degree. Do you know in Denver, Colorado, you don't need no mortician license to cut somebody open and do the stuff that you do. So, hmm, sometimes we just got to step out of the area. I get it. Again, thank you so much, Alex, because sometimes we are just not thinking about it like that. And sometimes when we say stuff out loud, people chime in and give you exactly what you need. I know, okay, Colorado. Yeah, you don't need a license there. You don't need to go to school. You don't need a degree. Let's say that. You don't need a degree to be a mortician in Colorado. Now, if it's changed over the last 2, 3 years or whatever, then that's different. But from when I was going to school until I haven't heard any different, you don't need a mortician or a funeral director's license in order to practice in Colorado. Ain't that something? But the funny thing is that, and I'm just gonna say it to y'all right quick, in Detroit, Michigan, because I can speak on where I done been. Y'all don't know how many Uncle Freds in the back doing y'all loved one's body that ain't went to nobody's school. They done watched they uncle, they done watched somebody else do the process of embalming. They done stood around that table, and guess what? Now Uncle Fred or cousin Jake or whoever is doing bodies for the funeral home with no license. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So How in the world do I need a license for something, but I'm in competition with people that ain't even went to school for it? Uh, just me. Just me. Yeah, because back in the day you didn't need it. But the funny thing is that you need it now, and they still ain't trying to go get it. Girl, and I'm not putting nobody out there. I'm not gonna say no names, but there are funeral homes that use unlicensed people to do the stuff in which they need to do right now today. Right now today. And not to say that they are not doing good jobs, but they ain't $40,000 in debt with somebody damn college because they was able to pick it up from their daddy or from their cousin or somebody else that passed it down, that family business. And guess what? They keep on rolling off of the one licensed person until what? That licensed person died. And then that's when shit started to change. I'm just saying. We all, we all got something. And so I'm blessed. I'm grateful. I know that I have some life experiences and I still got some more life experiences to go. I got some things that I need to let go. I got some things that I need to unlearn and relearn. I got all of those things. I got different perspectives. I got different ideals, all of those things in my head. And so I encourage you to just be the best version of yourself. Just think the best of you. Allow yourself to just be the best version of you. Sometimes we get caught up in everything else that's going on around us. But be present. I know that the card said to think about your future and the blah, 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 this and this. But in order to get to your future, you got to be present now. So it's saying know what you want so that you can go in a direction in which you want, but you got to be present right now. You got to pay attention. You got to see the synchronicities. You got to, so that you can go to the next step, so that you can move forward, so that you don't feel like you stagnate. Make yourself happy every day, every day, because you spend a lot of time making other people happy. And so, with that being said, it is Thursday, you guys. We done made it, humped over the Wednesday. That we didn't made it past half of the week. All is well. You are the highest version of yourself. You are love. You are peace. You are understood. You are understood. You are kind. You are all the things that you need. You don't have to go looking for it from somebody else. And so, with that being said, just know that we're going to be rocking and rolling tomorrow on Friday. Guess what? Ladies, meditation. I think it's time again for us to get us a quick meditation in. So if you do not want to meditate, I'm saying it out loud for the 3 people that's here, and it might be more, I don't know. But if you don't want to meditate, don't come on the first 15 minutes tomorrow because we are definitely going to meditate. If that's what you want to do, we need to get quiet and we need to meditate a little bit, and so that we can usher in all those beautiful things that we need for self-care for the weekend. And so we're going to kick it off with a meditation. I love you guys. I love you so very much. I learned this is I and J. So I, I love you. And you guys keep being amazing because you already are. Be the highest version of yourself. Vibrate high. Only be around people with positive and different perspectives that's gonna help you to grow. That's gonna water your flower. So have a wonderful day. Be great. Alex, Michelle, Miss K, cousin Nikki, uh, Crazy Rock Granny, Meditate No Matter. And I thought about the young man from down the street from the house on Fairport. All you beautiful people, go be blessed because you already are. I thank you so very much for stopping in this morning because guess what? I'll be here tomorrow for the card of the day. Go be blessed. I love you guys so much. Bye bye.